Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome back, guys, and thanks so much for tuning in again. If you're new here, my name is Dion Alexander, and this is my channel, DJ Fitness. This is where I hope to help you get started with or get back into your fitness journey. Now, it's been longer than normal between videos, and for that, I apologize. But we are here now, and as irony would have it, we will be discussing how to get you back on track. But before we do that, if you have a topic that you would like me to discuss, then please put a comment down below. Let me know what you want me to talk about. Or send me through a DM on Instagram at DJ___fitness. I'd love to hear from you guys. But for today, let's get back on track and let's get you back on track with your fitness journey. Now, recently, I published an article on my blog about how to get yourself back on track on this very topic. And I wanted to take it a little further here. So far in this journey together, we've discussed how to get you started, how to set yourself up with a plan, and how to get yourself into a routine. So what happens when work gets in the way? Or suddenly your schedule or responsibilities change? Or even if you get injured? How do we get ourselves back into a routine? Well, that is what we are going to discuss today. Now, first of all, let me address some emotions that we commonly feel when we feel like we aren't working towards our goals or not staying true to our original plan. Often we feel like a failure or become extremely frustrated, which can lead to us referring to ourselves as lazy. But have we actually failed? And are we actually lazy? I'm going to challenge you to say that this is the greatest opportunity you have to learn more about yourself, learn more about your exercise preferences, and how you can better your own health and fitness in this very moment. We often stop following a path for a number of reasons, but if we simply dismiss it and blame ourselves as the problem, we lose this awesome potential for the best learning and growth opportunity. So what can you do if your gym membership fees more resemble donations to the gym owner rather than a fair exchange for goods and services that you're receiving? Well, first of all, what you need to do is you need to find out why your plan didn't succeed the way you wanted it to. Was it because your goal or intention has now changed? Was it because you needed to look after a sick family member? Did the gym around the corner suddenly close down and now it's really inconvenient to get to the nearest gym? Has your hours of work changed? And has this then thrown chaos into your schedule? Whatever the reason, you really need to get to the bottom of what caused you to not follow your plan and take on all of this new information. If we don't come up with an actionable item or a behavior change, how are you going to change your plan and how are you going to make it better? We really need to do a deep dive into what has stopped you from achieving the success that you set out to achieve. And we really need to not accept a norm or a limiting belief. We need to really question what is going on so we don't fall victim to confirmation bias. The next thing you'll need to do is reassess your time schedule. Now, we need to come back to the questions we asked when formulating your original plan. They were, how many times per week can you realistically dedicate to exercise or physical activity? And how long will each of these sessions be? If these were your stumbling blocks before, change them. If you can only do 10-minute blocks of exercise, then just do that. If you can only do one session a week, then just do that. Likewise, if you used to smash out 7 sessions per week and can now only do 3 because of your injury, That's way better than declaring you're a failure and then being so demotivated that you end up doing none. Rethink your limiting beliefs. We can be disappointed we can't do more because of an injury, or as we now have a extremely very dependent human to take care of. But we also need to be reasonable. And being reasonable means that you recognize that the world is not perfect and things won't always go to plan. So we need to allow for things to go wrong, and we need to be able to readjust plans to take on new information or new schedules or demands. I'll say it again. The best plan is the one you can actually consistently follow. So let's set you up for success by allowing yourself scope to learn and change. Keeping the same plan, but having new information that indicates you should make a change is not progress. Something needs to change. So by now, you should have a better understanding of what you are going to be doing, when you are going to be doing it, and for how long each of those sessions will be. Now, to try and smash this out of the park, I want you to try and habit stack. Now, what do I mean by this? This is what James Clear refers to stacking a new habit on top of a well-established habit. For example, let's say you've decided that Pilates is your new thing and you want to do this in the morning after you wake up. Number one, great for you. You'll have an awesome peach in absolutely no time. Now, currently, every morning you brush your teeth. Well done to you, first of all. Your dentist will love you. Please make sure you floss as well. But seriously, your plan is to do Pilates on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Your habit stacking statement would then resemble something like, after I brush my teeth on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings, I will go and take a 50-minute Pilates class at the Pilates studio down the road. It is important that we write all of that information down and get the specifics of where, when, how long for, and after what pre-established habit. It is then explicitly clear when you're going to be doing this and helps you to visualize how you are going to achieve your plan. The other thing I want to make sure you do is rate your mood before and after your chosen exercise or physical activity. As I've mentioned before, when we do this, we draw the association of increased mood to the exercise or the physical activity that we're doing, and this helps us to solidify that habit forming. So, you should be so pumped to get stuck into your new plan that those runners should be practically putting themselves on your feet by now. But it's really important to remember that challenges consistently present themselves and change is inevitable. So you should look to review your fitness progress and your plans every month. Ask yourself, did you fit the number of sessions that you wanted to achieve in this month? Do you need to make a tweak to something? It is not often that I will say, go and make a wholesale change. That's not what I'm talking about. I rarely recommend those. But if you don't review what you've done in the last month, how will you know if you're sticking to your plan? Making progress is about taking on new information and making adjustments for this new information. If we stick to the same plan, we get the same results. And look, that is fine if you are happy with those results. But I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, if you're watching this, that's because you are not happy with your results. So, are you going to make the change to the plan? Guys, that's all we've got time for today. Thanks so much for watching. If you could like, subscribe, drop me a comment, give me some love, that would be very, very much appreciated. But until next time, stay healthy and smash out those sessions.
Yeah.